This is a paper prototype video for the game tentatively called Raven's Claw. It is a text-based adventure game that has many choices and is cheap and accessible to many people. The loading screen whenever you first launch the game looks like this, which is a badly hand-drawn Raven's Claw. After that finishes loading, you are put into the login screen where you have Gmail, Google Play, and Facebook to choose from, which brings you to the home menu. At the home menu, you have your new game, your save game, your story index, your achievements, and your settings. Whenever you choose a new game, you get put onto this screen where you are introduced to the world of tentatively named Zephyrine, where you then choose your character's fantasy name. After choosing a fantasy name, you choose your character's race, which will either be a human, an elf, a gnome, or a dwarf, and each race gives a statistical bonus to one stat. After choosing your race, you are then prompted to choose your class. Now for the user flow, we are going to be using the rogue, so you'll click the rogue button, which then brings you to the story, the intro page. At the intro page, you have this page that says, as a rogue, your story begins with the Thieves Guild, and as an example of what the game will look like, you have today is your first mission, etc., and then you have your choices as to how to proceed through the game. That is the first user flow. The second user flow would be for someone that has already played the game, and we're going to back up and go back to the menu. Then from the menu, you would click your save games, which brings you to the save game menu. From the save game menu, you can choose which class you are trying to access the saves from, and we'll go to the warrior since this is the first one. The first save slot is going to be for the starting point where you have no progression yet, and then then you can choose in-game whenever you want to save. The save points there are 10 save points, and you can choose to override the save points. This concludes the paper prototype video.